It is a really great day to be alive because we're getting another Batman Arkham game. Yes, for those of you that don't know, Warner Bros. Has announced Batman Arkham Origins. The game is going to be available for all the major systems, and it's going to come out October 25th, and it is not being developed by Rocksteady, it's being developed by Warner Bros. Montreal. The game takes place in Gotham City on Christmas Eve, earlier in Batman's career, as he's a more young, inexperienced Batman, as he takes on assassins and stuff like Deathstroke and Black Mask. The game was revealed on the cover issue of this month's Game Informer, of course, and people are really excited about it, and so am I. I'm losing my goddamn mind. I think the Arkham games are incredibly well crafted, and now the one conundrum that comes up is that this one is not being developed by Rocksteady. Granted, it's not that I don't have faith in Warner Bros. Games Montreal, like a lot of people are worried. I do think that a new studio can do good, and it can bring some new things to the Batman franchise. I'd like to see where they put their own little twist on it. That being said, what does make me worry about this is more from like a publisher business model standpoint. With this studio making this game, what is Rocksteady doing? Is Rocksteady working on the next full-fledged Arkham game? Does Warner Brothers, do they want this to be an every year type of game? Are they working on doing that? Do they want it to be like a Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed? I don't know, but a lot of people think this is an interesting theory, and it's one that I'm certainly thinking about as well. That's not to say I'm not excited about the game. I am completely excited for this game. I'll take as much Batman as I can get, but that's kind of the problem. You know, people do talk about how, you know, they're like, oh, another one, another sequel. Like, a lot of people are saying this about Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 4. But at the end of the day, we're still so clamoring for these games, and we still are so excited every time they come out. Even if we're getting sick of them, we're still going to buy them, and we're still going to play them. So regardless of the fact of whether Batman the Arkham series does end up getting sequelitis like many other games, at the end of the day, as much as we whine about it, we're just still gonna keep getting it because we keep buying these games. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about the whole sequel thing. Do you think Batman could be that way, or no? I'm also really excited about the handheld versions of this game coming out for PS Vita and 3DS because they're in the Metroidvania style, like the game really is, in a 2D plane. So that could be really awesome. Now, the second part of the show that I want to talk about today is LucasArts. Yes, I am bearing a Jedi robe for LucasArts. This, unfortunately, is not good news. As you guys probably know, LucasArts has been shut down by its parent company, Disney. And this is very upsetting, considering that many games like Star Wars 1313, unannounced projects, and other things like that all have been canceled. And it looks like Disney is now going to be licensing out Star Wars games to be developed, and they're not going to be developed in-house by LucasArts because they are no more. You know, I'm just really sad. Like Lucasfilm, LucasArts is just responsible for a large chunk of my childhood. Starting with their point-and-click adventure games, you had like games like Day of the Tentacle, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, I believe the Monkey Island games, the first Grim Fandango, oh my god. And then you can go on and on about the Star Wars games, TIE Fighter, Rogue Squadron, Starfighter, Rebel Assault 2, oh my god, I can keep going on and on. Of course, LucasArts was not without their fair share of mess-ups. Bounty Hunter was pretty bad. But then they had such awesome stuff like Jedi Power Battles and the original Battlefront games. And unfortunately, there was another Battlefront game in the works that Kotaku released footage of this week. And unfortunately, it looks awesome, but we're probably never going to see it. So I can go on and on and on about how sad I am for LucasArts, but I'm just going to bear my Jedi hood in shame. Let me know what you guys think of LucasArts closing its doors. What were your favorite games that you played as a kid, or as however old you are? What were your favorite games that you enjoyed from LucasArts? You know, let's just kind of partake in the memory of remembering them and talk about all the good times we shared with LucasArts. So LucasArts, thanks for all the good times, and may the Force be with you. This one's for you. So like I said, guys, let me know this week what you guys think about Batman Arkham Origins. Are you excited for it? Are you starting to think that this game could fall into the sequelitis territory? And, of course, let's remember LucasArts as fondly as we can. That's going to be it for me today, guys. So if you like listening to me talk about video games and stuff like that, you can subscribe because video games.